tonight's speakers. And yeah, and just to reiterate, please, those of you in the back, come sit. There's plenty more seats. And if you don't want to sit, just please don't talk during our presentations. We very specifically structure the night so we have a long schmooze period at the beginning, we have dessert at the end, plenty of time to talk, but during our speeches, please turn off your phones and be silent. Our first speaker is Liran Rosenfeld. And yeah, well, I'm going to give a very short introduction, but he's as enthusiastic and good an entrepreneur, marketer, salesman as you will meet, and a sweet guy to boot. And his background before Recast, which you're going to hear about, is in the hospitality industry. Like a lot of Israelis, he traveled around, stayed in hostels, except he had ideas to run them better. Who would have thought of that? An Israeli thinking, oh, this hostel's okay, but I know how to really run it. Who would imagine? And so he came up with some apps that did just those things. And Recast is this really cool product that has a lot of practical uses and fun uses, and you're going to hear about it. And he's also a teacher of surf and stand-up paddleboard in Gordon Beach, and a yogi. Please welcome Liran.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Liran. I'm from Israel, born and raised in Tel Aviv. And I'm here to share a very genuine story about the past 2 years of my life. Okay, so Recast. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Recast, and Recast allows people to embed themselves into the movies. It means that we have invented a practical, easy way for anyone to realistically and actively participate into the movies. So with Recast, you can embed yourself, you can replace an actor, and you can play as an actor in your famous, most wonderful movies that you would love to be at. And who knows the movie Forrest Gump? Raise your hand. All right. So Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies, but the story that I'm going to tell you about is about Pulp Fiction. Who likes Quentin Tarantino? Woo! All right, so the story starts about 2 years ago when my partner and a good friend of mine, Yaniv, who works for the Channel 2 in the Israeli TV, he does reality shows. And he came up to me and said, Liran, you know what, we can't, when people go to castings, I don't know how they're going to look like on this set. I have no idea what they're going to look like next to the famous actors. And I want to start my own studio, and we'll be able to create a portfolio for actors, giving them a chance to really show how they look inside the movies. And I said, wow, that's great. If you can put me in a Tarantino film, I'll do anything you want. And that's how it kind of started. After 3 months of we were trying to plant your full head, or we were working on face recognition technologies, and we couldn't quite get a good result. So we found this PhD guy in mathematics, and he used to work in Intel, and he was very frustrated. And we started working with him, and we worked for 3 months, and we couldn't get any result at all. After a while, I was introduced to this amazing programmer who works at the Air Force in Israel. He's been doing simulations for F-16 fighter jets, which is crazy. And we started working, and we worked for another 4 months, and again, we could not produce any result that would seamlessly place you in the movies and would work that quality that we so needed. So we started looking for professors and more PhDs that are experts in computer vision, and we've found 3 of them, and we gave them shares, and they helped us a lot. And still, we could not produce a product that would actually let you seamlessly be inside the movies. So at this point, we were very frustrated. We thought we were gonna probably end this startup before it even started. So we had, one day I saw on Facebook this ad, and it says, come for this competition. It's at Google's offices in Dublin. And I enrolled and paid $400 to be there. I thought it would be great for the team to go outside Israel and kind of see things from the outside. And we went there, and I pitched on stage. It's horrible because I'm always so excited and my heart starts beating when I'm on stage and I don't know what to say and I forget the text. It's kind of terrible. But after that pitch, a guy from the audience came up to me and said, "Liran, I know what you're missing." And we just started a 3-hour conversation. And he introduced himself. He's a Ukrainian-Israeli guy who used to be the CTO of Playtech, of Teddy Sagi, a Jewish billionaire with a company that has more than 4,000 employees. And he said, what you guys are doing, it's amazing, but you're missing out the entire point. You're a computer vision company, and you have to go to 3D. If you sample the user's face, and if you can sample his body movements, if you can eliminate the background, if you can, in advance, take movie scenes and you can actually manually cut out the actors, and if you could do all that, you can actually create a replication in 3D, and you would be able to get the result that you want. And I'll help you get there. And we started, it was a 3-hour conversation, and after that, we just worked for 6 months. And after 6 months, we've managed to come up with a technology that knows how to do that. So I'm very excited to show you our demo video of Recast and what it can do. And here it is. Have you ever asked yourself why I'm not a movie star? Probably because you've never heard of Recast.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
What is Recast? A new platform that enables anyone who wishes to act in movies and TV series that they like. You can star in Pulp Fiction.
Have you ever given a phone sign?
Act alongside James Gandolfini.
Women are sexier when they dress simple.
Or with Robin Wright and Kevin Spacey in House of Cards. Here's the opening scene from Pulp Fiction.
Garçon, coffee.
Nobody ever robs restaurants.
But we've taken Tim Roth out of the game. Now the chair is waiting for a new actor.
Garçon, coffee.
Meet Simon.
This place.
Simon's dream is to play in a Tarantino film.
Garçon means boy.
With our new app, his dream becomes reality.
This place? A coffee shop.
What's wrong with that? Nobody ever robs restaurants. Why not? Bars, liquor stores, gas stations. You get your head blown off sticking up one of them.
So what do we do at Recast? We've chosen scenes everybody likes, and we're rebuilding them. We have created a mobile app that gives you instructions on how to be filmed and edited back into the scene.
Garçon, coffee.
So now everyone can play in Pulp Fiction.
This place.
What's wrong with that?
Nobody ever robs restaurants.
Even you.
I'm ready. Let's do it right now, right here.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
Same as last time, remember?
Your crowd control, I handle employees.
Yes. Kiss Amanda Plummer and rob the diner with her.
I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
YouTube channels will expose the world and the industry
I love you, Pumpkin.
to your new remarkable performance. The duet feature will enable the actor that was filmed in England for Tim Roth's role
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
to act with an actress that will be filmed in Dubai.
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
Just think about this. Combining Recast with the distribution of a new soap opera? Groupies will be able to open personal YouTube channels with the version of the soap opera with them starring in it.
This sounds like you actually have something to say. Yummy.
Recast's patentable algorithm allows users to plan themselves easily and quickly, and we will keep developing cool new features.
Forever.
Forever and ever. What about copyrights?
Knock it off, Julie.
Parodies do not infringe on copyrights. There are already successful collaborations between content applications and copyright owners.
You know what's on my mind right now? It ain't the coffee in my kitchen. It's the dead in my garage.
Die, you motherfucker!
We should be fucking dead, my friend. Imagine a strong, reliable platform where it's possible to meet other film lovers from all over the world, create new performances together,
and be exposed to producers and directors in the industry. We promise Recast is not a passing trend, but a new player
that's here to stay.
Want to be the first to hear about our mobile app, Recast Studios, and packages for professional actors?
Check out our website
now and add your name to the list. Thank you. I don't have much more time to talk about this, but I'd be happy to take any questions. And if this was already out, you would already have it. We actually took off our website, and it's offline right now because of some copyrights issues. But we are working on that, and we have secured our first deal just lately. So if you have any questions, and you also want to participate and be the first ones to be on our pilot, just give me a call. Thanks.
So tell us how you got the initial hurdle of copyright issues, because obviously some filmmakers may see the fun and humor in it, and you can imagine a few, as a filmmaker myself, who don't see the humor in it and don't necessarily. So tell us just how you got the first hurdle there to cooperate some of the major film companies.
Okay, so the first thing that happened is that we got a cease and desist letter from Miramax saying, so we should take off your website, we don't ever want to see you again.
Well, at least they noticed you. No, that's a start.
We haven't even shown this video anywhere, just a picture of me and Samuel Jackson there on our site. So they definitely don't want you to do this without their permission. However, we've gotten some great advisors in our team. We have former presidents of Fox and MGM and others that are helping us. And we have been going to meetings in the past 4 months. I relocated to LA just for getting content. And it's a tough struggle to get it, but the big studios understand today that they need more tools, they need to advance with technology in order to promote their movies. And Miramax, they squeezed out everything they can out of Pulp Fiction. There's nothing more to squeeze, and the American people and people around the world don't remember Pulp Fiction. New generations don't know even about what Pulp Fiction is. We love it, but so it's a good way to promote new and old and viral content, and hopefully we'll have some great rev share deals with them, and we'll be able to promote their movies, and it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Do you foresee potentially like having a channel on YouTube or something devoted to the best of the best, you know, people that do something really especially creative or just have really good acting chops, and you would like, you know, find another way to promote those?
Definitely, and something that I can use this chance while we have some audience is that we are launching YouTube and Instagram and Facebook page just within 3 weeks from now. And our first contents, they're going to be about the U.S. elections. So we're doing an MVP on the U.S. elections before we're going to do recast on movies. So that we're going to give us some playground to see how that works.
So if I, let's say, put myself in a scene with Anne Hathaway where there's a lot of kissing, and you can like get it to her, you can like make sure, no, I'm kidding. Questions from the audience? Who would like to ask Liran a little bit about the tech and say, yes, go ahead.
All right, so
the question is, how long does it take to insert yourself into the scene?
Okay, so the app and the technology works in real time. So as you would film yourself, you would see yourself already in the scene. And it's seamless. You don't need any hardware. There's a green screen technology there, so you can do it from anywhere. And just write me in as soon as it's out. You'll be doing it.
So not very long. It's the answer. Yeah, one question.
Does this work with a regular cell phone camera?
Yes, it works in a regular cell phone camera. This video was done using our technologies, but it was done using a 4K camera So the results that you will see in our app would be a result with an iPhone or Android camera. A bit different.
Any others? Another question?
Good question.
Okay. Well, Liran will be around for a little more chat, so afterwards, so give him a round of applause, please.